it's me, Cel. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to herniated discs video number 3. Me, as always, perched up onto my little double block stool. And remember, this is because we are keeping our back in extension. Now, these videos are especially strengthening because I find that the people that I work with herniated disc issues are very, very weak. So please remember that all of these videos are going to feel challenging. It doesn't matter if you can't do everything. In fact, it's okay to sometimes fail a little bit before I say stop, because that's really when the growth and the change happens and your body will start getting much, much stronger. So remember, we start off in this funny sitting position or in standing or whatever, but we need to move into the appropriate position. And this time we're going to move into all fours. So going into all fours again can be challenging, especially if you haven't got very flexible hips. So what I want you to do is really be mindful of your tailbone staying back and step just one of your feet out. Lean onto your side. Check with the other hand that your back is still in extension to come off of your blocks. Even here, there's a real danger of you tucking your tailbone, so keep your extension by pushing your belly forward a little bit. We're going to move into hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Use one of your hands to check that you're shifting with your back bend. Once you arrive with both palms underneath you, have a real feel, or maybe even a little eyeball, that you've got two 90 degrees traveling, one through the shoulder and one through the hips. And you can see I'm a little hammock. I've got my belly lower than my tailbone and lower than my head. And this is great because this is forcing that herniation back into the disc. Now your palms are still going to push. What a lot of people do is they give me this lumbar lordosis, but they sink. Try to avoid the sinking because that's part of weakness, right? It's part of what we're trying to get away from all the time. We are going to do something that has the best name ever, Superman, or Superwoman. Bring your knees together till they touch and glide your right leg backwards in line with your pelvis. When it gets here, extend your head and your tailbone without collapsing in your shoulders, and then bring the big toe down to tap. We're going to do 4 more. You're lifting the leg up. And at this point, double check you're actually using your butt to lift the leg up and open through your chest. And on the way down, even though the leg is going low, you're not tucking your tailbone, you're lifting it up. Number 3. And bring it on down. 2 more. And this is your last one. Now again, I want to make this a little more challenging. So I want you to bend the knee. Keep your extension and bring the knee in. And we're going to take, with a bent leg, this knee directly out to the side. So it's called a fire hydrant, and you can see why. Bring it back in. Number 2. And lower. Now often as people do this leg, they start swaying side to side. Their core gets lost. Check that you're in the middle of both palms. Check that your core is firing. And yes, you only have 1 more to go. Lift it up and hold it here. Now this is a huge challenge, so you might do tiny ones, you might do big ones, but yep, you've guessed it. We're going to extend the leg and we're going to bend it. You're going to extend and bend. You've only got 3 more to go. Lift into the rib cage, lift the tailbone. Last couple. And then last one, lower the foot down onto the ground. Okay, now here the tailbone will want to tuck. Put one hand on your lumbar spine, double check it's lifted, hands under the shoulders. Guys, the next part might be millimeter. It doesn't matter. Even if the foot doesn't come off the ground, we'll practice lifting and lowering. Lifting and lowering. Last couple. Last one. Beautifully done. Glide the leg back in. Extend your left leg straight out to the side. Do a little hammock in your body without letting it be flaccid and heavy. There's an energy in the body. And then lift the head. As you bring the leg down, the tailbone stays up. Number 2. Two more to go. Once you've done the last one, keep the leg up. Slowly start to bend the knee. The heel comes towards your bum. The knee stays off the floor, but it comes in to touch the opposite leg. And then you're going to extend the leg straight out to the side. And again, we're going for 5 reps. core, arms, make sure that sway thing isn't happening. Last one. Good, and this is so hard. You can extend 1 millimeter, you can extend all the way. You're taking the knee straight and then completely bent. 4 more. And then the last one, and lower the foot down. Woo! So guys, I'm someone who works out very regularly and I don't have a herniated disc, but this is absolutely killing me, so I know how you feel. Remember, it doesn't matter if you don't do everything. We're going to do these little lifts now with the left leg, okay? Little tiny, tiny lifts. Or even just imagine the leg is coming up and down, even if it doesn't go anywhere. You've got 3 more. Last one. And then glide the knee back in. Okay, awesome. Curl the toes under and then come onto your fingertips just to give your wrists a break. Turn your fingertips all the way around the opposite way. Walk your hands in towards you and notice how I'm lifting my tailbone up as I'm going backwards. When you arrive, flatten the palms, lift the tailbone again, and then bend the elbows to stretch out your wrists. Perfect, and then look at how we recover the head lifts, the chest lifts. You're arching until you arrive. You're sitting on the heels, but it's actually becoming more of a toe stretch. So you can see I've curled my toes all the way under, and I'm taking my tailbone back, and I'm heavy on my heels. And this is very intense depending on your flexibility through your feet. Okay, brilliant. Now, your glutes especially are what I wanted to wake up, because we're going to use those muscles in the next section. Power through your pelvis until you arrive in like a little knee thing. Step your right foot forwards. Hands are on your belly and on your tail to keep your extension. Drive your right foot all the way through the ground to extend both of your knees. Now we're going to lower and lift 5 times, but this time we're going to make it a little bit more tricky than video 1. I want you to touch down, and then I want you to extend the legs, bend your back leg, lift your tailbone, and flex your front foot. That's a lot of instruction, guys. If it feels confusing, check out the shape that I'm making. One leg is straight, one leg is bent, and the toes are lifting towards your nose. Now we're going to go down and up again. Bend your back leg, kiss the floor, push through the heel to wake up this right glute. Good job. Bend your back leg. This is why we stretched our toes out, because you need it for the back foot. Flex your front foot, balance. Okay, you've only got 3 to go. Lower, bend, stretch. Bend your back knee, flex your front foot. Reverse the legs. 2 more to go, I think. I lost count. Come down and up. Let's just do 2 more and see what happens. Bend your back knee. Notice you've got that extension through your spine. Flex your front foot. Lower the foot down as you bend the knee. Last one, okay? Super strong right glute. Come down. Come up. Bend the back knee. Straighten the front leg. Flex the front foot. And you've done it. To come out of this, we're going to lower your left knee all the way down. Your hands are still checking that you've got that lumbar lordosis. Point your toes now to give them a break. Bring your right leg back into your little knee stand. Tailbone back. And sit on your heels with that back bend staying in your spine. Are you okay? It was hard. Okay, we're going to do the other side. It's quite a lot 5, isn't it? Oh, I don't know what came over me when I prepped this class, but I think it's going to overall be so positive in your body. So let's just keep going. 1 hand on your belly, 1 hand on your lower back. Stick your chest up, lift into your heart to bring yourself into your knee stance, and then step your left foot forward, but just please take care not to tuck the tailbone. Boom. Curl your back toes and extend through both of your legs. We're going to go down and up. Once you arrive with 2 straight legs, we bend right, we keep left straight, but to make your balance work, we're going to flex the foot. Bend the front knee, down and up. Reverse the legs, so right leg bends, left leg straight. Check your back bend. Flex your front foot. Number 3, here we go. All the way down, all the way up. Bend your back knee, flex your front foot. Number 4, down and up. Bend your back knee, extend through your front, flex the foot. Good job. Now, we're going to use that same energy, not in as an intense way, and then remember, we're going to finish after this, so it's like so worth doing another one. Lower your right knee all the way down to the ground. That killed me. And then step your left knee back. You're on your knees. Please point your toes to give them a rest. Stick your bum backwards. Lift into your chest and very, very slowly bring your hips all the way down onto your heels. Good job. Now, we're going to use that same energy, not in as an intense way, but you're going to use your glutes in a back bend. Your hands are coming onto your lumbar spine with your fingers turned downwards. Lift into your chest, arch your back as you come up. Press your pelvis forward and lengthen your chest so you can feel your core firing. Hold it there and then recover back. 2 more. Lift out of yourself, press your pelvis forward, little camel, and then recover. You only have 1 more to do. Squeezy bum, lift and lengthen, back bend all the way, and then recover it back. Awesome, my loves. Okay, so we're going to end up in standing, and again, you're going to do the same thing as always. Tailbone stays back, 1 leg forward, the other leg arrives. Feet are parallel. Connect your hands to your body and just finish with a humongous breath. Big breath in and out. Awesome. Hands together in prayer. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me on this herniated discs video. It has been such a pleasure. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment. Remember to subscribe, and I can't wait to see you on the last week herniated disc video number 4.